Hello, Flat Earth researchers, debaters, and debunkers. The so-called force of gravity is only required to have us believe that we can stick to an imaginary spinning ball Earth. We are told that it is the entire mass of the Earth, that is, the density of the Earth in a specific volume, a sphere, is responsible for the weight of objects on or above the Earth. However, we can see from everyday natural science that the idea that there is a constant force pulling everything down towards the Earth is simply wrong. So keep in mind that we are told our weight is a direct result of the Earth being of a particular density held in a sphere of a particular size and volume. That is to theorize that if the Earth were less dense, we would weigh less, and if it were more dense, we would weigh more. So this means that every atom in these jugs of water, the jugs themselves, is being pulled down to the Earth because of the Earth's specific density in a specific volume, its mass. An external force acting on everything on the Earth. So, of course, with the presupposition that there is a downward force called gravity, which is only really measured when dropping things through the air, we then have to counter that force with a buoyant force. But we can see here with these two jugs of water that one is more buoyant than the other. We have the same amount of water, but the jug on the right has more buoyant water because it's more dense with salt. We just made the water denser. We just have a difference in the relative density, not because of any force created by the mass of the Earth, but more to do with the density of the egg's immediate surroundings. And so now we make the water less dense by adding some of the non-salted water. We have an egg floating about at an equilibrium within the water. But if you believe that we live on a globe and stick to it because of the force of gravity, then you have to say that we now have an opposing force, a buoyant force acting on the egg. And we have the pressure of the water acting on the egg. However, if you look at the egg, you see that it is not suffering from being squashed, pushed, or pulled by any forces. It is simply at rest, at its equilibrium with the surroundings. You see, you need not be falling through infinite space to be weightless. There is only ever a downward or upward force if the equilibrium is disrupted, like stretching an elastic band that snaps back to its natural state when you let it go. So here we see the egg is in fact weightless. It is more or less a part of the water at an equilibrium, equal density. So the question is, Where did the gravity go? Thank you very much.